How do some people manage to be so much more productive? How do they just somehow make the right set of choices and then not only get great opportunities but also quickly become capable to handle them? How do they just adapt faster and execute better? I was feeling a little low the other day. I want to be like them. Have you ever had one of those days when you think like this and when you actually build up the will to try to be amazing like them, nothing seems to be going right? Well, that's what happened to me one day. So, for the heck of it, I decided to give mindfulness a shot. Basically, what you call meditation, paying attention to your thoughts and ideas. That's what I tried. And I didn't know anything. I just lay in my bed and devoted all my attention to clearing my brain of all the thoughts. It's actually not as easy as it sounds. Every time a thought started to creep in, I began again. After doing this a few times, an odd thing happened. All my problems were still there. Nothing had been magically solved, but instead of feeling panicky about it, all my thoughts were neatly lined up and ready to be executed. Meditation is something that we generally associate with religion or spirituality, and that tends to put some people off. Meditation is just hippies lazing around. It doesn't actually work. And considering that mindset is a kind of focused attention that lets us see the inner workings of our own minds, it gets placed in the same category. Here's the thing though. You can approach it in a spiritual way, but also with a practical and scientific point of view. The entirety of mindset comes down to these two words: neuroplasticity and mindfulness. Mindfulness, we've already talked about. Now, neuroplasticity is a fascinating thing. If I were to compare a baby born a few days ago and one born a few thousand years ago, they would pretty much be the same. But if I were to compare the intricate neural structure of an adult's brain in the two different times, there would be huge differences. This is because the brain has the ability to grow new pathways between neurons that fire in your mind. These new pathways mean you can change. This ability is neuroplasticity. Obviously, the two adults would have had to face different issues. 1,000 years ago, an adult would be worried about getting sacrificed. Today, not so much. As a result, their neural programming is different. So here's what I'm trying to tell you from this whole concept of neuroplasticity. You can actually scientifically strengthen the areas that you are weak in and learn how to make better, healthier choices as a person. And to do this, you have to modify your style of thinking. Instead of thinking like a poor person, think like a rich one. Instead of thinking like a nervous person, think like a confident one. Instead of being afraid of failure, concentrate on managing things better to increase your chances of success. The next question you may ask is, how do I change? It's very simple, but at the same time very difficult. Focus all your attention towards your own thoughts and try to become aware of all your mental processes. Oh, I have to finish the work on my project, I have to learn a new language, I have to go to the doctor. Whatever the thoughts are, organize them in a way that will be the easiest to execute. And just let your brain adapt to the new things as they come. It's not mere speculation of spiritual mumbo jumbo, it's science. To sum up, it's about using mindfulness and neuroplasticity in this cyclic loop that helps you break into that next level. They work in a kind of positive feedback, which is what's required to achieve that state of productivity that we always wanted to achieve.